Hi guys, Lex Ellis here with my second video of the day. Now, I just done my previous video on Antonio Puig's Quorum from 1982. Today I'll be tackling the more modern scent, which gets a lot of love-hate. Now, you know how I am in love-hate. People love it, people hate it. I've got to buy it. So this one came out in 2011. It's from the Jean-Paul Gaultier house, and that is Kokorico. Now, this one's an interesting one because it's, I mean, basically it's named after, you know, the noise the chicken makes, the cock-a-doodle-doo. This is like the French version of that, Kokorico, Kokorico, you know, I don't know where they get it from, right? I've just made an idiot of myself trying to work it out. See the noises I just made there? That's me trying to work out how complicated Gaultier is. I mean, it's the shape of a head. That's just Gaultier for you. You know, that's just it. You know, some that's why is it like that? Oh, Jean-Paul Gaultier. Ah, that explains it. So basically, I really like the bottle though. Kokorico here. I thought it was Japanese at first because the name, you know, just the way it was done, like, you know, Last Samurai sort of font, you know, but it really was, it's quite nice, you know. I think, I'm not sure, is this Mr. Gaultier's head or not? I need to do a research on it. One thing I do like though is if you turn it on its side, it resembles Le Mal, which I thought was pretty damn cool. So they're basically hinting, you know, putting a wee shout out to their best-selling cologne, the one that made them so big. Yeah, nice enough bottle, interesting. A lot of people don't like it. I think it's quite funky. I like new things and abstract, unique things. That's just me. I mean, I showed you the Quorum bottle. I mean, that says it all. So here we go. The spray's actually really good in this one. If you look, now bear in mind this is another powerhouse from Gaultier. Now, that initial spray, very, very strong. This puts a lot of people off. A lot of people will sniff this and go, no. It's probably the reason why it wasn't such a big seller, because the general public will not give this a second look. Me, however, I'm not the general public. I'm quite well educated on fragrances. So, when I sniffed this, I didn't particularly like the intro. I didn't mind it that much. It was okay, but I didn't particularly like it. But it has this vibe to it that I can still get now. And when I first sniffed it, this is how I knew that I'd come far in the fragrance world. This is how I knew I wasn't that wee guy sitting in front of his PC and his webcam doing Paco Rabanne Pour Homme, nervous as a brick. This is how I know. Sorry, shitting bricks, nervous as a brick. What sense did that make? My apologies, everyone, for my bad patter. Anyway, but this reminded me of how far I've came, because I sniffed it and I didn't particularly like it at first, but I knew, just my gut feeling told me, this is going to change. This is going to change it to something fantastic. And I thought to myself, you know what? I bet it's true. I didn't buy it, however. I walked out the store just with that gut feeling, just thinking to myself, maybe, let's see. So I went to a bar afterwards, ordered some lunch at the bar, and I was sitting eating my lunch and drinking my beer. And I put the pint glass to my mouth, and I got a gorgeous, gorgeous whiff. And I was right, it was this. It was the dry down of Kokorico. About an hour later. Fantastic. Now bear in mind, this is a powerhouse. It's really, really strong, so projection, longevity are really good. I get about, what, 10 hours with this, and a good 4 hours of projection. Depends, projection comes and goes, it's weird, but projection is pretty solid with this, as is longevity. So expected about 10 hours with at least 3 hours of good projection, on me anyway. So yeah, probably 12 hours actually, because it does last long. Really, really good cologne though. Quite cheap, you could probably get it quite cheap. This is the 50ml again, under 20 quid I got this for. So already, and as I'm saying, already this vibe, that nasty sort of fig vibe people talk about, it's starting to dry down a wee bit. It's not as strong, it's not as harsh anymore. It's starting to become now, I'm going to get flamed for saying this, but this has a small resemblance to L'Instant de Guerlain Extreme. So LIDGE, as you guys will probably be called. Worst acronym ever. Such a cheap, nasty acronym for such a lovely classic cologne, but it does have a small LIDGE vibe to it. That's just me, and if people disagree, but this is just my opinion. It has a very, very small resemblance to it. You can just get the vibe in there. If you sniff the two of them the same, you will get the vibe. Obviously LIDGE is much higher quality. This is Guerlain we're talking about. They've been in it since the 1800s. They know what they're doing. So, really, really nice little dry down of this. Lasting power, excellent. Well, let's talk about where you can wear this. Work scent, easy on the spray. I'd say one spray or something for your work scent. Really, I wouldn't really push it with this. It sounds weird, but really, I wouldn't wear it to work personally. If you want to, I've got respect. If you wear this to work, hell, I'd love to smell this on you at work. So if you're working with me, wear this. I command you to wear this. If you work with me and you don't wear this, I will give you a hard time. You can take that 1 million Bennett, you're wearing this. You understand? I'm kidding. Not that nasty, but for a date, I think this is perfect for a date. However, do not apply it and walk out the door. Apply it about half an hour before you leave. I'd apply this half an hour before you leave, because then when it gets there, it's still projecting, but it's not as heavy and it's not as brash and harsh in your face. So she might like the pleasant, she might enjoy a dry down. So I wouldn't say this is the safest date scent, but it could work. Personally, I think this could work. It has that sort of seductiveness to it, that sort of nice sexiness to it. It's quite classy, gentlemanly in a way. This is quite a mature scent. I'd say, you know, 21 and up. I know I say that a lot with some of these, but really, this is not a high school scent. This is for a gentleman sort of. It's quite classy. I mean, you could wear it casually, like I said, you know, for work, you could. For a date, it's pretty good. The casual wear, I'd wear it casually. I think you can wear this pretty casually. But it just smells like you should dress it up. So if you have, I would only wear it if you're going sort of out and about. Wearing it around the house, you can. I'd do it. I like it, but I wouldn't. It has a sort of classy gentleman vibe to it, which I think it deserves a bit more appreciation. So, in that respect, I can get what you mean about some people not liking it, but it is an acquired choice. A lot of people don't like Linstunt, their Guerlain, and that's a masterpiece in my eyes. I've still got to do a video on that, so it just goes to show. However, though, I personally quite like this. If it can be had cheap, it is worth taking a look at. Really, really nice to me. Just try and ignore the opening. Once you get past the opening, it's pretty good. I mean, already, I'm enjoying this, and I've only had it on my wrist for about 6 minutes since I applied it. Well, around about 7 minutes, because the video's at about 6 minutes 50 seconds in now, so really, pretty good. I quite like it. So yeah, it's Jean Paul Gaultier's Kokorico. Underrated scent that I think was ahead of its time. Just like Fleur de Mal, it was ahead of its time. The world wasn't quite ready for it, and yeah, I didn't like it. The problem is with this one, a lot of people, if you do get the Guerlain vibe to it, will sit and call it a poor man's Guerlain. So no matter what it does, it will end up still getting judged. However, I quite like it. I think it's a good addition to the Gaultier house. It's a shame it didn't sell so well. Again, Guerlain, like I said, you say Guerlain to people, that not everyone's going to run to the Guerlain thing, you know. I mean, Guerlain only getting a few colognes at the boutiques, they won't buy in loads, because Guerlain's one of these things for people in the know. People in the know will buy Guerlain and stuff. You know, Habit Rouge and Instant Guerlain and stuff are for people who know what they're talking about. The average Joe public will not all be wearing Instant Guerlain. You know, it's just the way it is. No one's going to wear it. They'll be wearing Armani Code and other ones, but not Instant. So, yeah. But pretty good cologne for Jean Paul Gaultier. I can see they'll try to be different with it. I appreciate when companies try to be different, but the only problem is general public do not like things that are different. General public like things that, like Gucci Guilty. I like Gucci Guilty, but you know, compared to other more better colognes such as, you know, Dole Intense, Fahrenheit and others, it kind of gets pushed to the side. You know, you can really see the difference in quality, and that's the thing with Kokorico. It needs to be appreciated. That's just my 2 cents on it, though. You guys might have something different to say. I quite like this. Again, underrated cologne. You can probably get online quite cheap, or even in stores quite cheap, like me. So do have a look out and give it a sniff and see what you think. Let it dry down. But yeah, underrated. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, any feedback you have, I'd love to hear your feedback on this cologne, please. Please leave it in the comments. Send me a personal message with any questions you have on the cologne. Link to my blog and a link to the song using the intro will also be in the description. And all my videos can be found on a playlist, so they're easy to access every single one of them. You can also set them to place. You can watch one after the other while having your dinner or whatever. If you want to watch me while having your dinner instead of watching, say, Family Guy or another show that you love. But yeah, up to you. It's there if you want it, okay? I'm not saying anything. Anyhow guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it helpful. Thank you for watching.